Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises to the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakodash, that belongs to the apostles of great men do not rule well. Right, much peace and blessing to the brothers pushing this will in truth and in sincerity. Alright, brother Howard. I just want to read this article. I just do a random search on Google concerning the microchip. And I bounced up this a couple of days ago. Yesterday I bounced up this. Right, industry update. Right, and it says to chip or not to chip, are we ready for human implants? Right, and the article says the convenience of opening doors or logging into computers with the wave of a hand is now possible with new technology that enables humans to be microchipped. A human microchip is the size of a grain of rice and is implanted into the hand between the thumb and the finger and the forefinger in a quick and fairly painless procedure. In fact, we've been microchipping animals for decades for tracking purposes, so it is an established technology. Right, as Apostle Gaba did a video, he said they used to watch that video and laugh, and that was a couple of some years well back, and I was speaking about same thing we're speaking about now, right? The implant a microchip into animals and whatever the case is, the microchip been around for a while, right? But just they haven't made it mandatory yet. It was just it was around. It was floating around. It always was in the making. But whatever purpose, the most I had a delay. See, it goes on. Right, it goes on to say in fact, we've been microchipping animals for decades for tracking purposes, so it is an established technology. Today, human microchips use either RFID or lower power NFC. So when it comes to NFC here, see what I mean? Right, near field communication is a set of communication protocols that enables two electronic devices, one to which is usually a portable device such as a smartphone, to establish communication by bringing them into 4 centimeters of each other. Right, so this is like a lesser power from a microchip, basically. Right, because it says today's human microchip used either RFID or lower power NFC, as used in phone, tablets, and laptops. It says in 2017, Wisconsin company 3 Square Market became the first U.S. company to microchip employees. No more than 90 of its 200 employees are microchipped and able to open doors, log into computers, or buy snacks from the company vending machine with their hands. UK firm Biotech, a business that provides human microchip implants, has already fitted 150 implants in UK workers. Right, so these things moving speedily in these. Me, I in Trinidad, but these things moving speedily over in the States, over in the UK, over in I want to believe is China. One of these China, practically cashless. You know, so these countries just gradually bringing it in. And eventually these things, because the currency crashing, right? The currency crashing. About, I will feel I'll go into the article after, right? So just to basically show you that, hey, with the elites actually trying they in control of the currency, so they could raise it sky high, they could drop it, they could do whatever they want, right? They could make the economy crash just to implement this, and that's exactly what they're going to do eventually. It says, however, in November, the UK Trade Union Congress raised concern on the obvious risk to workers, indicating that employees may use the microchip to monitor their staff, right? And that basically the government will do when the make it mandatory. There will be control of everything. It says TUC General Secretary Francis O'Grady said microchipping would give bosses even more power and control over the workers, putting her in a slave. Basically, they go higher back in that bondage, right? There are obvious risks involved, and employees must not brush them aside or pressure staff into being chipped. In Australia, microchipping exploded into public sphere where biohackers Meow, Ludo, Disco, Grammar, Mew Mew fell foul of authority by taking apart his Opal card and implanting the chip into his hand. Right? So like people going dumb. Right? So he actually take out that chip out that card and implant it in his hand while using the microchip implant to tap on public transport isn't yet legal in Australia. The technology is already popular in Sweden, where rail company SG allows commuters to use microchip implant to pay for their fares. Australia's reluctancy to embrace microchipping in workers reflects fear that privacy will become obsolete if employees can track the activities and data of their employees through the chip, right? So being Australia kind of reluctant to stay on on um on the microchip. That's for now. It says, however, as the chip itself are passive, they cannot beam information to anyone unless they come into contact with the electronic reader. The knowledge of being microchip may even reduce productivity, as a Union-backed University of Wisconsin study in 1990 found that electronic surveillance of workers leads to higher levels of workplace anxiety, stress, and exhaustion. Then there's the added stress that microchip implant can also be hacked, with the adding risk that a compromised chip could not be as easy switched off or disposed of like a card or key. It says the dystopian future where employees can track, control, and abuse the information stored in the microchip can be avoided with protective legislation in Australia. The law is that employers must give lawful and reasonable direction to employees so that argument of microchip employees for convenience may not justify the major or instruction on their privacy and security. Right? The said legislation has suggested to keep up with the technology and is behind on providing workers with protection from employees mandating microchip implantation, but industrial instruments like the Fair Work Act required workforce consultation on any major change likely to implant employees, and microchipping surely qualifies. According to Elon Musk, humans must become cyborgs to remain relevant in the future, with where artificial intelligence can do our jobs. Microchipping is an option, but in Australia, at least the uptake will remain slow until the electoral, ethical, and legal issues are dealt with. I'll read over that by it says, according to Ellen, humans must become cyborgs to remain relevant in the future with where artificial intelligence can do our job. Right? So basically, in the future, this is in the near future, this is what basically the so-called white man going to do. Right? Cyborgs, robot, that is how they want us. That how they want the people, right? Because our robot could be controlled. So that basically where they go on, die where they go and do. Right? Right? Exactly what it is they go and do. You know? So just go to the famous scripture, you know. These ads getting ridiculous now, right? Revelation chapter 13. Right? Alright, so I will start from verse 13. It says, and he doeth great wonders. Revelation chapter 13 and 13 says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Right? And that the so-called white man, that basically what the wonders he do is by the way of thermonuclear missiles, right? That nuclear missile, that fire coming down from heaven is the missile, the ICBM, right? World War One, World War Two, right? And deceived them that dwelt on the earth by means of those miracles, right? That he flexing the power. In other words, that would deceive the people. It says, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwelt on the earth, that they should make an image of the beast which had the womb by the sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Now the image of the beast would both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And that is the Roman Empire, right? Because it says that they should make an, it says by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwelt on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by the sword and did live, which was the Roman Empire, because the Roman Empire wasn't totally destroyed, right? The Roman Empire came back as America today, right? Being the last leg of the Roman Empire. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And this image basically is the philosophy of the so-called white man, because the nature of the EU, right? The whole power structure of the so-called white man, right? That the power structure, that the beast, and the image of the beast is what he portray, what he stand for, right? All the philosophies, because Christianity is a philosophy, that image of the beast, that represent the beast, right? And just to name one, right? Any thing you think about that don't have to deal with the Most High, like the image of the beast, right? It says that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he caused all, both small and great, small man, the great man, rich and poor, the rich man and the poor man, free and bond, right? The man in the jail, the man who normal, free, the rich man, the poor man, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, right? And when we look up that mark, it means charagma in the Greek, right? So I will get a matter of fact. Let's see this. Yeah. Right, they strong say that's using this app here. Your 16 and he calls it all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, right? It's a strong G5 5480, right? And going to it, it says charagma in the Greek, charagma, right? It says from the same as bam bam. It says it is scratch or itching, right? It says stamp as a badge of servitude, right? Sculpture figure. And when you look up, it says grave in translation, graven mark. So when you look up the word servitude, right, it says early 15th century condition of being enslaved, from the servitude, and directly from late Latin servitude, slavery. Alright, so that was the so-called white man were trying to pay it back in slavery. Basically in slavery, but he trying to hide he by implanting that in, he have total control over your body, like how we was back then, right? Total control. So like, yeah, right? And like, yeah, so like, so that is what the so-called white man basically a mission, the elite's mission is to do, right? They want no insubordination. They want everybody to follow their order. You know? They want everybody to follow their order, be under their agenda. This is Revelation chapter 20. And Revelation 20 and 4. Because the elect ain't gonna be caught up in this. Hopefully I'm part of the elect. I wouldn't be caught up in this. You know? Through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, it says, and I saw the thrones and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the wickedness, Salakia, for the witness of Yahushua Mashiach. And there is really men a great millstone, who truly proclaiming in prophesying in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua in the highways and byways, doing these videos, doing these sit downs, and going out on the highways and byways in sincerity. Because they mean the sense of going out there and not being sincere. You know? You had to go out there truly in truth and in sincerity. You know? Because they will be wasting time. It says, and I saw the souls of them that was beheaded for the witness of Yahushua Mashiach and of the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast. Right? So hey, we even now we not worshiping the beast, this system. Right? We even now, this is 1 John chapter 2 and 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And I could talk for myself. I don't love about this place. This place wicked. This place is not nothing righteous. Righteousness going on the door. This place is not nothing righteous. You gotta work hard for you to get for your half money to get tax. You know, homosexuality on sky high, right? Bitches, woman playing man, man playing woman. This place unrighteous. This place is Roman Empire once again, and there's nothing to love about here. You know, it says so neither had received the mark, neither received his mark. Check back what I was, and God which had not worshipped the beast, right? We haven't worshipped the beast, neither his image, right? Never take any philosophies of this kingdom, neither receive the mark, ultimate character. That stamp upon their forehead or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Yahushua Mashiach 1,000 years. Right? And that is that what we longing for. The righteous men of the Most High, the elect, longing to go back and to rule with our big brother. Right? You know, so hopefully this was a define to the elect out there, the elect brothers. And I just want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, Yahweh being the Heavenly Father, and Yahushua being His Son. Shalom to the elect.